Your favorite pose.
Your favorite pose. Here we go. Look at these guys.
Thank you, Julie. Please exit to your right.
Amateurs are looking good. The show is moving so smooth. We have fixed our little audio glitch. Appreciate you guys in the comments. All right. And
Okay, here we go. Yep, I heard you.
Rear double bicep.
All right, guys. We have open men's middleweight bodybuilding. And the two athletes that we have up there is number 106, Kyle Smith, and number 6, Sharon Crusher. And that's Crutcher, not Crusher. He is crushing it up on stage, though, all pun intended.
So unlike all the other divisions,
Abdominal and thigh.
so unlike all the other,
Touch him.
do not.
Thank you, Julie. Please exit the stage to your right.
so in bodybuilding, Alan, it's the one division where you really want to flex hard.
All right, guys. We have
Heavyweight bodybuilding.
open men's light heavyweight bodybuilding.
Can
We
you
have
hear me? No, okay, there you go. You hear me now?
Yeah, you can.
Good.
All right, number 53, we have Angel Okendo. Number 107, Rory McLeod.
Number 53, please step 2 steps to your left. There you go.
And number 118, Jason Robinson.
53 and 107, please switch.
Jason Robinson has been bodybuilding for almost 3 years and is a pro classic physique, a master pro classic physique, and a master's pro bodybuilding over 40. And he called himself a bodybuilder for life who was just getting started.
Raise the back.
Appreciate you, Chris. Chris is like, I like this. You like that?
Rear double bicep.
Number 53 is Angel Okendo, who is dedicating this show to his father that recently passed away,
Rear lat.
and also is making a comeback from a motocross injury, which is awesome. Kind of what we talked about earlier, Robin, where you guys just, the stories and the journeys like to get up on stage are just phenomenal and unique to each individual athlete.
Abdominal and
I
thigh.
agree. A lot of these athletes overcome injuries throughout their lives and things like that. Like our very own Chris Spruell. He has a story to tell. Like I said, we all have stories to tell, and seeing these athletes overcome those different things that could easily hold them back
Absolutely.
is very amazing.
Thank you, gentlemen. Please exit to your right.
One of the commenters said Jason's got that Keith glaze, that Showtime glaze. Anyone who knows me knows that the glaze is so important, so important.
So this is the open men's heavyweight bodybuilding. You have number 86 up there, Trevion Hoylett. And number 92, Ben Larson. What did you say, Chris?
I said the Incredible Hulk, number 52.
Side chest of your choice.
I believe competitor 86 was here last year. It's coming back again. It's always nice to see them year from year making those improvements.
Number 86, Trevion Hoylett, describes himself as just a guy trying to look like Captain America.
Boom.
Almost there.
Boom, shakalaka.
What he said.
I'm gonna go use this. Honestly, since you're doing that, I'll be a cameraman.
So Dr. Ben Larson, that's his name, correct?
That is correct, Ben Larson.
Hell, that man looks awesome.
Guy does.
Yes, indeed.
They both look amazing.
Most muscular.
He looks about 20 years young.
He does.
You got that right. Embrace the chase. How you doing, bro?
Everything's all right. I was getting the hang of this thing over here. Now that we got that together, I think we can multitask.
So fun facts about Ben Larson. He is a father of 3, and his first competition was actually 1993. And
Wow.
He is the CEO of Advanced Eye Care of Central Florida.
All right, we got some ladies coming to the stage. I believe this is the open wellness division. So guys viewing at home, the difference between the open and the novice. Novice is these women never placed in their class, first in their class. But the open is for all age groups. So everyone can get in there. There's no age class for open. So we see that we have a couple more ladies in the open. Once you win first in novice, you can't do novice again. You're no longer novice. So maybe a couple of these ladies were no longer novice, but they're here for the open. Who do we have, Alan?
I'm looking for the list right now, unfortunately.
Well, hopefully we see you again tomorrow. Embrace the chase. Now my girl 67, Dakota. She's killing it up there in the women's wellness. She was a bikini competitor. Finally found her division that matches her physique. She's enjoying herself. She loves this division. Competitor 16, we've seen her before earlier.
I've noticed about the amateur divisions of the shows, it's a lot more difficult than the pro show. I think I'm judging a pro show, you're looking at as many flaws as possible, opposed to how close someone is to the objective of getting that pro card.
And I discovered, Chris, that can be just as hard as judging a top-tier pro panel.
Number 61. 141.
So is this the first call out?
This is feels like the first call out.
What colors are standing out to you, Alan, man?
What colors are standing out? Is that what you just asked?
Yeah, what colors are standing out to you?
Definitely the red colors are sticking out. I think it just matches the entire stage.
That red is looking awesome. I think I'm going to have to take some tips myself.
Hey, Danica. How are you? So, guys, what they're doing right now, the judges are, they do the first call-outs. They're pulling out the physiques that they feel are most matched against, different girls look the most similar. So they can place these young ladies. They put them out there and they switch them around and compare them, give them a really good look. Because like I've been saying all live, every athlete deserves that thorough, fair look. And then they'll switch some out, bring the sideline girls back on.
Number 51 and 142 switch.
Yes, it is, J3. Alberto, I'm sorry, Edilberto Rivera, shouting out Angel.
So I want to point out stage presence, because that's what's sticking out to me a lot as I'm watching.
Oh yeah, these ladies are owning it.
Definitely.
There are a few doing a little more, how do you say it? Help me out, Robin.
Pizzazz?
There you go, that's a good word.
Pizzazz.
Pizzazz. They're really putting on a show. So I'm liking the gold, I'm liking the red.
Yeah. I gotta give
See,
that
that's
to
what
number
I'm talking
105,
about. It's like, how do
Gabriella.
you do
She's
that?
got it. She's got it going. That energy is strong.
So we need to learn about her. Her name is Gabriella, you said?
Gabriella Carreras.
Where are you from? Miss Gabriella Carrera. We got some family in the comments. Let's give her some shout outs. Where are you from, Miss Gabriella?
Looks like she's from Miami, Florida. And she
Miami,
has
Florida.
never broken a bone.
Uh-oh.
She
Me
has
neither.
4 older sisters, and she likes to eat marshmallows frozen.
Wow. I'm going to say her posing is magnificent. Whoever the posing coach is, we want to give them a shout out.
Yeah.
It looks like I'm watching a music video. This is
Gorgeous.
These ladies are killing it. Like the
Shining.
energy, the confidence, the swagger.
I see the smiles. Robin, you've been on the stage with multiple women as well. When we're off to the side, what do you think we should be doing?
Oh, we're always on. Even when you're on the side, you're still being judged. So definitely have that model pose up. Never completely relax on stage.
These ladies are killing it.
And I like to admire the girls when they're on front when I'm on side. Kill it, girls.
Kill it. It's been a very interesting
We got a
show.
couple of shout outs for Angel. Her family is watching.
Angel, what number is Angel?
53? Is that 53?
142,
Come on, family, help us out. Who's Miss Angel?
I believe it's 53.
Number 53, Miss Angel.
No, that's a different Angel.
That's Oquendo.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, Raquel.
Okay, so what's this, the second call out we on now?
This is the second call out.
1/4
I'm going to switch back to Rob, because I know you compete in the pro shows. What's it feel like coming in second class? Second call out, I apologize.
I was trying to remember. I don't think I've done a
So
second call out.
I don't do those.
Okay, guys, so I've been in second call out before. It's a lot to learn. You know what I mean? And it all depends on what your goal is when you're getting up on stage. Some people have initiative to win. Some people have the initiative just to get there. All of it, it's to be respected, admired, and definitely a learning curve for everyone, no matter what place you're in.
And don't get it twisted, because you're a second call out, these ladies get better and better on each quarter turn.
Absolutely.
Sometimes your physique gets harder, it gets a little tighter. So do not think because you're second call out to let the ball drop. Definitely bring your best and keep on showing up.
So I like being the underdog in certain situations. If I come from a second call out, I'm going to try to make some adjustments, coming back to finals to make it maybe look a little bit better so I can get a different look from the judges.
Absolutely. How many times have we heard, you looked better in the finals?
I seen somebody last year, men's physique. It was a tough one. First, the prejudging, we had somebody else going first and second. And then finals, it came back to a switch. So never get discouraged of that second call out. Maybe they just missed the look and they need to see you again.
Absolutely.
So just because you're second call out doesn't mean you can't place him first or anything like that, right? Or is that usually how that goes?
There's a shout out in the comments, 65. Donna, she said, we love you. Go 65. Chase said the division got hot quick. I agree. Okay, now we have some classic physique guys up here.
Classic. Wow. Wow. Talk about
I
conditioning.
believe this is lightweight,
Right.
correct?
That's all I can see is conditioning right now.
So I don't think we've given number 20 a shout out yet. Is Don Des Lions?
Well, I'm going to give him a shout out. That's my bestie, Glory's Boothing. And he's up here going to win, going to go for a win in that pro card today. This is definitely a pro qualifier category. He won his pro card in bodybuilding a couple of weeks ago in April with the Showtime Classic.
Wow.
Go ahead.
No, look at this guy. Just saying, this guy looks amazing right now.
Yes, he does.
And like you just said, first of all, he's part of Team VT Physiques, and he's competing in both bodybuilding and classic physique divisions today.
Yes. They are bringing it. Number 131, he's up there again. He is doing his thing. And 32. Muy bien, Jose.
So this back double by, a men's physique, guys. I've been trying to venture into things like this. This posing is not easy.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you see these guys sweating and shaking and still maintaining a bravado of a smile, that's for sure.
I want to give big kudos to everybody out there right now who's actually stretching these muscles in the way they need to be. This guy looks amazing. I'm sorry. Please don't hope. Is that? I know who that is.
Which number?
I can't see the numbers from here.
Talk about Rudy,
Number
far
20?
right?
Not Rudy. I'm talking about the right in the middle.
20.
Oh, number
Yes.
20.
Number 20.
Don.
Who's this? Who's this? I seen him a
Yep.
couple weeks.
That's
Is that?
Glory's Boothing.
That's who I thought it was.
Number
Yeah,
62,
he looks
Christy is
amazing.
shouting out. She said, go 62.
Nice. Rudy's out there as well, my boy.
These guys look
Man,
amazing. Look
they're
at this
bringing
pose.
it. So bringing it.
You said the gentleman's name is Don.
Don, yep.
So I've heard of his nickname, and I was not going to sit there and call this man.
Oh, what was his nickname? I'm so
I don't know.
curious.
We'll let Robin finish that sentence.
Sexual chocolate.
I'm in the
Cue your foot stamp. Boom, boom. Sexual chocolate.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're killing it on. Yeah, I understand that would not be something.
yeah, his
for you.
conditioning is amazing.
He's killing it, man.
Yes.
Oh, man, I like this pose as well.
What are these poses when you look up in the air and you raise your hands? Is there a certain name for that?
That is champ.
The victory pose.
Victory pose?
Victory
Woo.
pose.
That's
He
a lot of-
claimed it. I love it.
There's a lot of energy in that victory pose.
Oh, yes. So, again, in this division, these guys, they don't want to be overly conditioned. Like, too shredded like bodybuilding, but enough, you know, to bring that classic. Oh my God, those vacuums are amazing, aren't they?
Yeah, look at that.
I envy those vacuums.
There you go. Sexual chocolate.
Oh man, he got somebody else.
Yeah, I mean, he earned that nigga. Look at the
Yeah,
dude.
he
He's
earned
looking
it.
on,
Oh,
you
man.
know? Am I supposed to say like pause or something? I feel
Right.
like I am. I feel
I'm
like-
from New York. I knew something was missing. I knew something was missing.
So do we have any info on 62? He's a new one up there we haven't seen yet. 62, and I think we've seen 675, but 62.
Oh yeah. Number 62 was is Johnny Lemley. He was the guy that I mentioned. He moved from Indiana to quote unquote chase a girl, but now they have
Oh.
a beautiful 6-month-old.
Oh, congratulations.
So that chasing went well. Good for him.
Absolutely.
Right? Chased her down.
I don't think he had to work that hard. He looks pretty good up
He
there.
looks really great. Man, these guys look amazing for real.
Amazing job, fellas. I want to point out and congratulate Rudy as well. Rudy's a men's physique pro.
Right?
I know he jumped into the classic like right at the end. He got some advice after the last show. Maybe he should start going toward the classic physique journey, and he's went there right away.
Yes, yes.
Listening to some great
Some
coaching.
of the athletes have that physique where they can do the crossover and fit perfectly in both of them, but man, it's a sweet spot.
And sometimes they might have just belonged there in the beginning.
That part.
That part. You know, Rudy actually has a great coach out in the New York, Staten Island area. Team Rare Breed.
Yes. Rare breed.
They
How was
came-
it working out in that gym?
That gym was amazing. The atmosphere, the aura, it was so inviting.
All right, we have on the stage, coming to the stage, middle class. Open men's classic physique, middle class.
Yeah, we have a couple athletes we haven't really mentioned up there. Number 39 was Giovanni Figueroa.
Yeah.
Number 106, Kyle Smith. I'm trying to think of guys that have not been called out yet. Gentleman in the middle is number 87, Walker Andreski. Number 117 is Cedric Vonner.
They are loving it.
Face the front.
Number 135 is Chauncey Graham. He's
Number 135 and 87.
definitely looking up there. They're definitely looking really well. Chauncey was born and raised in Cordell, Georgia. He is a U.S. Navy veteran, who now resides in Jacksonville, Florida. Duval. I mean,
Shoulders look amazing.
definitely.
Number 87's poise. Look at him. He's holding that pose with grace.
Yeah.
I can't keep saying grace, can I?
No, you can. You can.
I mean it in the best way.
No. I mean, when you know you got it, you know you got it.
Oh, look at the vacuum on. Is that 35?
Yeah, that was Chauncey we talked about earlier.
Oh, yes.
Number 87, though, is Walker Andreski. He was been lifting since he was 13,
Yes, that's him with the great posing.
and he got in third place in this specific show last year, and this is his third competition that he's ever done. And he wanted to give his coach Stacy and his family a big shout out.
Look at the crucif. Is that what they call that?
I'm not sure about that one.
Is it?
But I just want to congratulate all of you guys have amazing, how do I say it? Not spunk, not, what was the other word you used, Robin? I missed it.
Pizzazz?
Not the pizzazz.
Yep.
Well, these guys are able to do something that I'm not able to do.
They bringing it.
I am not getting on stage and no, how do you say these? What are these?
We've agreed on trucks.
Yes. trunks.
Trunks.
So for everybody that gets on the stage and has the legs to put the men's physique shorts away.
Right.
Chris, I think you can
y'all do
handle
your
them
thing,
trunks.
man.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. Yeah, some of us physique guys, you know, definitely just need to go up to this class. Dang it. No, but seriously, like the emphasis that these gentlemen put on their legs, opposed to like the physique, it is just so much. I don't want to say different, but it is a
Yes.
different approach for sure.
And posing is so important. You know, you can have the best physique on stage, but if you don't know how to present it,
Yeah, Chauncey's
it's so important.
Chauncey's doing well up there, man. That guy just has it going.
I know it all
Got
comes down to
136?
the
130,
practice.
135, yeah, in the middle.
135.
Practice, practice, practice.
Definitely.
What did Joe say? Always be posing.
Always be
Oh.
posing.
And here's the thing, guys. Once you start practicing posing, when you're in the gym, you just can't stop posing when you see a mirror.
Oh
That's
my
for
goodness.
sure.
They hate
In
me at my
between
gym.
sets.
Yeah.
They hate me. It's like, so during the middle of the beginning of this prep, they
Right.
loved me. It's like, okay, you look good. As the pounds started shedding,
Oh, yeah.
it's like, Chris, can you put a shirt on, please?
So we have another rare breed up there too. Number 106 is with rare breed.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Team Rare
It's the
Breed.
crucifix pose.
The
Thank
crucifix
you,
pose.
Cujo Red.
Crucifix.
Team Rare Breed.
Crucifix.
They've been coming deep to every
They have been
competition.
taking, I call it the rare
Right.
breed takeover.
The takeover. the
Takeover.
takeover.
Shout out to rare breed.
There they go
T
right
and Mike.
There. There they go right there.
They'll be watching later.
Is this men's heavyweight?
There's Joe. He just jumped on and said, always be posing. That's right. All right, who do we have coming to the stage?
Number 88 and 98. Good switch.
What? I don't know what yeah, oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, smart. I don't know what
This is a heavyweight, I believe, of men's classic physique heavyweight.
I don't have a list of this.
Bear with us, guys. We're looking for the credentials.
Side checks of your choice.
We got T from Rare Breed watching. You're welcome.
Face the back.
I want to give a shout out to a couple of these athletes that we haven't talked about yet. Number 84 is Zach Fodor. Fun fact about him that he won best legs at his very first show. And now I'm looking at it. Yeah, I can see where he won best legs. He does not skip leg day.
Face the front.
And hamstrings, I find to be one of the harder muscles to really bring out. You know, you either have it or you got to really work for it. So this guy's, yep, I can see why.
Good for him.
Abdominal and thigh.
Or 88.
I don't think it's right. And number 98 over here is Lamar Joseph, who is a graphic design artist that is originally from New York.
Number 84 and 107. Good switch.
I don't think we talked about 88.
Your first classic physique pose.
Another athlete we haven't mentioned yet is number 88, Alexander Nicholson, who did a commercial for student loans and was a seat filler for the BET Awards.
Sweet. Again, the story.
Your third classic pose.
Can't wait to see you, T. Have you talked about Rory, 107?
That's what I was trying to look for. What his name?
Number 107, Rory McLeod? McLeod?
I've been saying McLeod, but I might be butchering it again.
Yeah, those last names.
Yep, number 107 is Rory McLeod. He's from the Isle of Man in the UK, and he moved to Florida when he was 15, and he's been bodybuilding since he was 13.
So cool.
And he said he started bodybuilding after watching the Pumping Iron documentary for the first time and have continued to train on and off for the last 11 years. He'd like to thank the Dream Team, the OG squad, and his dad for their continued support on the journey.
Yes. Teague said, thank you for the stream, guys. Every Compound Gym is streaming all weekend. That's so cool to have the bodybuilding show streaming on there in your gym.
While we streaming, shout out to the Rare Breed Compound. Shout out to
Yeah,
the
they're
Rare
going to be
Breed
live
Compound.
streaming it at the Compound. Let's go.
If you're in Staten Island, New Jersey, I think you might want to stop by. It's in the Eltingville Shopping Plaza. Amazing gym.
Watch it on the big screen. All right.
All right, a couple people we haven't talked about yet. Number 89 over there is Megan Dennison, who says, and I quote, "Mermaids and unicorns are life."
Sounds like my daughter. All right, guys, we got some ladies coming to the stage.
And I believe we haven't.
That's why I have it set. That's why I had it set.
What class is this again?
Oh, gotcha. Then you don't have to move. Okay, perfect.
And another shout out real quick, number 54, her name is Courtney Yangner.
I believe this is novice women's figure.
Somewhere, like maybe in the front.
And Courtney says, outside of bodybuilding, she loves CrossFit and playing pickleball.
Yeah, this is novice women's figure.
You know, Chris, I'm starting to think maybe we should have some of that that bedazzled look on our shorts when we do physique, you know? I think it'll bring it out.
Has 89 been out? I think she's a new one.
Yeah, I just
You went over her? Okay.
Yep, and then number 54 is the other one that we just
Sweet.
But these ladies look amazing, though.
Absolutely.
I think I've said that about everybody, but I also mean that about everybody.
Yeah, if novice is looking this good, man.
What exactly is novice?
It's when these ladies, even though they may have competed, they've never won first in their class.
Yeah.
So if they've never won first in their class, they can do novice. The moment they do that, then they are no longer novice.
How many times does a competitor usually compete before getting the pro card?
It all depends, I guess, on who you are, right?
It really does.
I mean, I've competed 3 times. I don't have my pro card. So,
and I've competed the first time, got mine. It's a catch-22. I'd rather, I don't know, there's pros and cons.
and there's pros and amateurs. I'm just saying.
Alan, you are quick on your feet, man.
This guy's good.
I love it. I love it.
And I mean it. I mean, there's literally 2 pros and 1 amateur in the booth right now, guys.
Here we go.
But it's okay. I identify as a pro, so it's okay. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
I like this guy. He said, I identify as a pro. You call yourself whatever.
That's
you want.
where it starts, Alan. You got to get that mentality first, okay?
That moxie, that professional moxie. That's what we're developing right now.
We don't want to get any pros upset, though.
No, definitely not. No. Look, I have the utmost respect for anybody that's earned their pro card. I mean, I think that's the one thing about bodybuilding here real quickly. You come in there with your ego and you get checked very, very quickly from people that don't have an ego, and that's the funniest part.
16 and 30 seconds.
These ladies are killing it again for you guys. If you're wondering on the live, they're switching them around so they can get a really good look at them. You know what I just noticed? Is it 54? She's rare breed.
Oh, is she a rare breed athlete?
Yes, I met her last night.
Telling you,
I've seen her perform before, her compete before, I'm sorry. But I got to actually meet her yesterday.
I got to give credit to her. I think her hair, not to
It's I'm telling you, it sets everything apart. Your
It does.
whole look.
It does. It's crazy how just the simplest things like your hair can just change the attitude of your entire presence on stage.
Makes you stand out. And that's the whole
Definitely.
point. You want to stand out.
1 quarter turn.
Yeah, they are working these ladies. So you definitely want to make sure you have that conditioning in your posing.
Yeah.
Holding those, practice holding it for seconds or 30 to 40 seconds to a minute, because you never know how long it's going to be on there. It could be 1 minute, could be 10.
Yeah.
If you're coming to the Florida Pro, look for 20.
Right.
for 20.
Just practice for 20. Oh, correction. Let me see.
Okay, I see somebody coming up. I met last
Sorry,
night,
guys.
actually.
Correction. 654 is not rare breed. She was hanging with them, so I thought. But she said they love her. Just Teresa said she's not, but we love her.
So
But she's coached by Team Powell.
Team
Sorry,
Powell.
Team Powell. Gotta give you your props.
So I know one competitor up here. His name is Zach. We were setting up to get spray tanned last night, and
Oh,
Which number is that one?
Zach is going to be the aquamarine green shorts with the nice posing, actually.
Oh, next to 113.
Yeah.
Yes, nice spray tan. What number is Zach?
Not entirely sure.
128.
He has the button a little low. I think I'm going to give him a little advice. I'm going to get that button a little higher next time. So an interesting story. I almost went home last night because of him.
Why is that?
He said, hey, are you one of the bodybuilders?
Is that not a compliment?
Not at all.
Not at
men's
all.
Physique, man. If I look like a bodybuilder, it means I need to go diet for 2 more months.
No.
Also, Team 2020, I see my guy.
Which number is that?
Okay, so this is novice men's physique.
This men's physique 2020, the older gentleman. I know I've seen him on the stage at the OCB Captain Cup.
He's 138.
138. Is that Zach at 138?
138 is the aquamarine shorts that you were talking about.
Right here at the end?
Yes.
Cool. 138, let's go. Who else we got up here? Anyone else look familiar to you, Rob?
Well, 113, he was up here earlier before, and that is also, I know for a fact he's rare breed.
See his lats?
Yeah, he's killing it.
Yeah,
he told
that-
me last
I
night
do
that he
know
was
him.
a dancer.
Oh, that's Jeff's boy. Yeah, I see him all over Instagram.
Yes, he said he's a dancer, and I told him, I said, I think that's one of the things that sets you apart, allows you to be very good at posing.
He
because
does look. He looks just like
that
Jeff
dancing
up there.
background for sure. His name is Yanir.
Yanir. I should find him on Instagram. That boy is moving. Let's go Staten Island.
Staten Island.
Staten Island.
So
in
real
the
quick, guys,
building. Nice chest
number
also.
138 in the teal shorts is Zach Warner, guys, who is an upstate New York real estate agent and investor.
Oh, wow. So many walks of life on this stage, right?
Oh man, and really big shout out real quick for him because he's doing this in honor of his dad, who got him into strength training and bodybuilding at 15, and sadly passed away earlier this year. Hey Zach, big ups and prayers for you, man.
Yeah,
Big,
you are
big.
making your dad proud right now, bro.
So you can see him. You don't have to share him, but now you can see him.
And speaking about Yanir's been killing it up there this entire time. He's been center this entire time. Number 113, Yanir Shrieky. Mm-hmm. And he lives in New Jersey. He's done 5 total shows.
So New
in
Jersey
total,
in the house.
And he actually placed in first in his last show. And he definitely has that energy up there. You see that little tongue out? He's
That
really comfortable
stage
up there.
presence,
He's
for sure.
really comfortable.
All I can see is his posing coach, Jeff. Jeff scared me last week.
Oh, is Jeff? You know what? I saw on
Camber.
Jeff's Instagram is this little
His reel?
rodeo reel pose. I love it.
Never seen anything like that day in my life.
Yo, that is
Hey.
amazing though.
Can I join in?
Absolutely. Come on.
I missed you guys.
Sammy Jo.
You guys do not know with this woman. Listen,
Great job, folks. Great job. Did you
moving
see-
and shaking the whole time behind the scenes while we're putting on this
Oh.
production for you guys.
Did you see how long they had those guys out there, though?
Yes.
Those are amateurs. I'm dreading what's going to happen
Oh,
tomorrow.
they're pros. You guys
Oh,
are
and the-
going to work.
And the pros are stacked, so you know that's going to be a show.
You guys get to work. Good for you
Hey,
guys.
I just spotted the promoter, Daryl DeVore.
He is having a ball.
He
I've
is
been
having
seeing
a
him
ball.
dancing.
And if you guys didn't see, he had a cool little shoulder shake right there. But
Gonna tell you,
Well, hello, everybody. I think everything's been running pretty good. Obviously, the coverage with this broadcast team is phenomenal. But,
After our little audio glitch, I'll take one for the team. That was all me.
there's always gremlins. There's always gremlins in the machine. You just have to weed them out, make the adjustments, and move on.
Anytime the promoter's dancing and getting jiggy with it, you know it's a good production right now. Everything's running smooth and quickly.
all right. I want to give another athlete shout out here real quick because number 85, I don't think we've talked about him. His name is Kevin Gibson, and this is his first bodybuilding show ever.
Oh.
He's a big volleyball guy, and he says that he just does whatever his coach tells him to do.
Now that is the best client right there. Coaches can't ask for more than that.
I have to admit, and big shout out to my coach, David Milligan. I ask him questions 24/7. I also ask why 24/7. Hey, go eat this. Why? Hey, go to sleep here. Why?
That's
Do
good.
this here. Why?
Your understanding is going to help you in the long run, too.
Oh, that doesn't mean
so-
I'm grasping it. I just want to know an answer. Then I'm just like, okay.
So let me ask you, Alan. You might have already spoke about him. Number
Okay.
39. Is that what you're talking about? He was so anxious to get on this stage. He was literally on it all night last night.
Yes.
He was the first one in here this morning. He
At
was
check-in, he looked so excited.
Yes, I love that energy.
Which one was it? Was it his first show?
I'm not entirely sure. It doesn't say on here, but I mean,
You said this person was their
the
very
kid is
first.
only 18, so I can only imagine.
Wow.
He's got a bright future for sure.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you guys know how it's like when you get up on stage for the first time. You don't feel as comfortable. I remember like not sleeping the night before my first show because of how nervous I was,
I
and
know,
just kind
no
of like
one
what he
does.
did.
Look at the core on number 42.
He's been up here for a few times. He's looking greater every time he gets on stage. And if it's his first show, is he going to get bit by the bug?
Oh, he's
You
yeah.
know?
Yeah, number 42. He's Thierry Mbe, and like we said, he is a personal trainer from France.
That's so crazy, right?
he made the trip from France. Parlez-vous français?
There are two athletes from France. There's two athletes from France here.
Well, he said his wife is here too. Is that the other athlete you're
Yes,
speaking
she
of?
had the purple ombre.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. That's so cool when you see couples competing together. I think that is a phenomenal experience, especially when majority of couples, when they get up there, the one person has such a huge, strict diet that they're always hangry all the time. So what other better way to bond than to be hangry together, you know? I'm just saying.
Man, I don't know. All right, we're bringing some ladies back on stage.
Let's give a shout out to a couple of the ladies that have not been shouted out yet.
Oh, wait. I do have to mention, I see that we had a wardrobe change with
I
one
was
of our
just gonna
ladies.
say that 105 is back with a new suit.
Same sass, but new suit.
There we go.
Yeah. I'll give that to a 105. She's definitely showed up for the show.
That's how you do it. Go big or go home, right?
Go big or go home.
You know, she's doing all of the right things to make herself stand out in a stacked lineup like she was in
Yes.
prior to this.
Yeah.
All the little movements that she was doing, the smiles, the eye contact with the judges, it just drew your eyes towards her.
Right.
You know what's funny? As you're saying that, she just did that
Yeah, she
right
looked over
now.
her shoulder.
Right, just right. While everybody's going back to like, nope, I'm gonna look at you guys one more time.
You see it? You see it.
You see it.
Like she kind of steals the
This
camera.
is a
She kind of
Yeah.
steals the energy of the entire stage. I'm not trying to like discredit anybody else, but some people got it.
It's called stage
this is a
presence.
stacked class, guys.
Stage presence.
34, 35, and 80, please step forward.
Bikini Open.
Move to the diagonal to your right.
I believe this is Bikini Open.
please move to the diagonal to your right.
All right, we got a shout out for
A couple of other ladies that we haven't given a shout out to. Number 80 is Cami Ligas, who's originally from England. She who used to be a water skier until she suffered a facial injury that nearly blinded her. It was just how she ended up finding bodybuilding. Again, a lot of amazing stories.
shout out on the live for 123 from Kevin and Dilberto, and Jeffrey Ward said 100.
Number 123, her name is Angel Hatch, a single mom of 2, business owner of 16 years, and she's currently enrolled in school for massage therapy and is living life to the fullest.
Oh my gosh, so this, when I said it was a stat class, it wasn't lying, guys. This is class A short
Oh, wow.
bikini. So there's more girls coming.
Also another athlete, number 35, Anne-Marie O'Neill, who was a math professor. Oh my God.
100, shout out for 100, Christina. And 93, Allison Rucci. So they have to switch these girls up, and especially when I say a short class, because they want to make sure that everyone is compared to someone that is close to you as possible in height and stature. So this class is considered the short class. The next class will be the tall class. And then I believe they have an overall where they'll be going, in finals, we'll have an overall, so that the winner from this class and the winner from class, or the tall class, will have a poll down to see who will take the overall.
So pretty much what they do is they compare with people that are relatively the same height, and then they
Yes.
compare the overall afterwards.
Absolutely.
I gotcha.
And then both of these classes are pro qualifiers because there's 5 or more girls. So one of them will win their pro card today in each class.
I gotcha.
We have another shout out from Ramiro. Cami is killing it, number 80.
Call your number, please step forward. 105. 80. 142. 134. 35.
So when they are doing these call outs, they like to bring out, again, the women that are most similar in physiques to compare them and place them. Very hard job for these judges once you get past the top 5 to place each girl.
Okay, well, you guys both have competed more than I have. When you guys are getting in these call-outs and you're going up there and you realize, hey, yeah, I'm in a very competitive lineup, do you feel like you have to add a little bit of pizzazz when you are up there?
Absolutely. You're going to make sure your posing's on point. You're going to, maybe do a little extra something here and there and just...
Stand out as much as possible.
Right. And above all, focus on you. You're on that stage. I don't even see the other girls, honestly. In all due respect, I don't see anybody up there. I'm just really focused on what I'm doing and the audience as much as possible. Work on your craft. You know what you've done, what you've been working hard for. That should be your main focus.
I feel like the next time I get up on stage, I'm going to do a little bit more pizzazz with the hands and arms and throw everything around and try to do a look. And look, I'm going to try.
Make it yours, man. That's when you get into transitions.
Ooh.
You start mastering your transitions and make you yours.
Just don't overdo it.
Yeah.
Sometimes overdoing it, you'll miss the purpose.
You want them to go, oh, not what is he doing?
I'm sure I've had those moments. I'm not going to lie. Full disclosure, the first time you step up on stage, I'm just going to move how I think I'm supposed to.
Yeah.
I'm going to get into places that they look like they belong. My muscles don't put me there.
Yes, ladies, move that hair. Show us those backs. We worked so hard on.
You know what, Chris? I'm
Don't
not going to
hide
lie to
them.
you. I think I want to grow my hair out for the next time I do that. So next time I do like a side, just throw my hair to the side. Yo, every single time that these ladies do that, there is a little flare that happens every single time. Like, man, maybe I should have long hair when I'm doing this next time, you know?
Or grow it out to a man bun so you can just kind of snatch the thing out of there and whip it down.
Just whip it, yeah, whip it one side to the other.
That slow look back is everything.
That's slow, but oh, it is definitely killing.
In the bikini division, you have really got to have that confidence. It's a fine line between sass, confidence. You know, you don't want to be too sassy, but you definitely want to have that confidence. Like, hey, I'm bringing it. It's all about that walk too. I'm feeling like the blue suit, second to the left. Second to last on the left. I feel like she was at the show I was at last weekend too in Minnesota. She looks very familiar. She brought it there and she's bringing it here.
That's number 142, Victoria. Oh man, Jiglimi. I butchered that one.
I believe that. Yeah, I think that's her.
This is her first show competing outside of the Carolinas.
Oh, well, it's not her then. These judges definitely have their work cut out.
They do. I can't imagine that the pressure that these guys are under sometimes.
As a judge?
As a judge.
Oh, yeah.
Especially when you got this kind of a class up there and you got to distinguish which one is better than the next. It's like, how do you really distinguish it?
Mm-hmm.
Walk to the front. Go ahead, stay tight.
So, something my own coach spoke to me about is, and a lot of people, I don't know if they get it mixed up or not, but she said it's best to call their names, not their numbers, when you're calling out your athlete on stage, because the judges don't always look at the names, they're watching for the numbers. So if you're constantly calling the number, it may cause attention to that particular athlete that they don't know what they're doing, if you're correcting their form and things like that. But
I like that.
I don't know.
That's a really interesting thing.
there may be like 2 or 3 Kellys on stage, you know what I mean? Or Jennies.
So for the people watching at home, we just seen like a major explosion from the crowd when the 2 young ladies switched. What does that mean, Ms. Robin?
Oh, I think a lot of people get it mixed up and thinking that being in the middle means that they're placing higher or that they may be winning. But it's really just giving the judges a better look at the athletes all across the table, because some of them can't see from one end to the other. So it's okay if your athlete gets switched. It's not a big thing, not a bad thing.
I think
But it
remember
is
to
fun
keep
to be
your
in the middle.
composure when you do so.
Absolutely.
It's tough being that middle athlete. You think you got it, and then you get moved out to the side.
We're not just controlling our bodies, Chris. We're also controlling that face.
Oh, yeah.
You got to control that
my
face,
God,
because
that is
it shows when things are not going right. We got to keep that championship mindset.
that composure, that's for sure. So another athlete I realized we haven't talked about, number 100, Christina Warford. And she was Miss Florida Petite in 2022.
Emily Weaver. Go ahead. You were doing.
Oh, no, yeah. Just real quick, she would like to thank her husband for unconditional love and support, and her coaches for always pushing her and believing in her, even when she didn't. Like we said earlier, guys, when you get up to the stage, it's a culmination of everybody that helped you on your journey up here, not just this one moment.
So someone in the comments is wondering, why are people getting cut off? They want it to be panned out.
As a cutoff, as in, what do you mean by that?
The viewing on the thing, they can't see all the athletes, and they're wondering why.
We only have so many cameras, guys, and that are only so wide.
Yeah. We apologize. Ramiro said, can't wait to actually eat. LOL. Get it, girl. And Emily Weaver said, okay, she's the one who said about the cameras. Shout out to Amanda. She said, shout out to her girl, 142. That's her daughter. She's killing it.
That's awesome.
And again, we have another shout out for a 100, Christy Rice. And then there's Carry Permit. He's shouting out 125. His beautiful wife, Anna, is on the stage.
Yeah, I got an opportunity to talk to them yesterday. They have a beautiful family.
Absolutely. I love Carry Permit. And we have, this is the tall class. Not as many girls as the short class, guys. But these girls are bringing it too. I know Anna personally, she's been grinding this season. She wants this bad. She has that stage presence that we, you know, that you really need on with Bikini. I always tell her it's the Anna show when she's on stage.
Really?
Rachel said, Allison Rucci, number 93. Shout out to Allison. I think these are all new girls, so let's see
Yeah,
what.
I haven't really seen any of these.
Yep, these are.
So 93.
Except for 96. 96 been up there already, though.
Yeah, so-
Hey.
hey again, Sammy. How are you?
Who you got?
Let's get a couple of athlete shout-outs. So number 93, Allison Rucci. She's an entrepreneur and mother of 2 girls, 1 and 5. There's also number 94, Amanda Arnold. Would like to thank her husband for being her biggest cheerleader, her kids, a coach, and Bikini Sisters.
That was, I think, Amanda Arnold that just took center stage.
Good for her.
Alana said, shout out to Alexis, number 103, her first show, and she is so proud to be her sister. Emily Weaver, she loves you, Allie, number 93, you're doing amazing. Ramiro, thanking the boyfriends to deal with angry, hungry lions. Good for you, Ramiro. You should.
And let's give another shout out. Number 103, Alexis Christie. She's a Florida native, a hairstylist for 8 years, and this is her first show.
Yeah.
Face the back. Walk to the back.
They are killing it, aren't they, Danica?
I was just out back talking to our friends from France, and I said, this amateur show, there's like so many pro quality physiques that have stepped on this stage. It's so impressive.
They brought it.
You know, it's a big show, and it attracted big athletes, big names.
Yes, I've noticed the Florida Pro just gets bigger and better every year.
Right. And it's awesome to see the sport growing as an overall whole, that's for sure.
Well, that was quick.
So I got to ask, when you're walking off stage, do you have to have a little strut with that too, or?
Well, can I answer this one? My biggest thing anytime I am walking on stage is control the jiggle, control anything that may negatively catch the judge's eye. So bikini girls tend to have a little more bounce in their step, but I actually always just, like when I was working with posing clients, I would always kind of discourage that kind of bouncy look because it translates poorly on stage. So you want to look very elegant and poised when you're walking across the stage, and you want to be very controlled. That's the look that I always would stress to people.
That's true, and that's on and off, because you're always, the moment you're on that stage, you're on.
Gotcha.
Until you get behind the curtain.
That's right.
I definitely wanted to emphasize here, he said control the jiggle.
Well, I mean, we're females, and you know, like we talked about earlier, the bikini classes do carry a little extra body fat, a little bit more than some of the other classes of the other divisions. So, you know, control it.
I'm just saying that's going to stick with me now from here on out. Control the jiggle.
And, I mean, you know what? I think that was our last class, you guys. Here, let Let me see if I can bring a camera over here on us.
Oh.
If that is, then that went really smooth.
Oh, Evan. Good, good.
I think that went really smooth, like really quick and flowed nice.
Right. So, how do you guys feel that that whole first one went by, that first segment?
Oh man.
Yeah. So, hey guys, this is what we're all looking at. All these paperwork, all of this binders. We are definitely working our best to provide you guys the best experience, and hope you guys are enjoying this time with us.
Yes. So, yeah, what I was saying, yeah, that was it. That was our prejudging. Thank you guys for watching. I'm glad we got all of our glitches and hiccups worked out. I want to thank Chris for being on the cameras. He was switching the angles for us. Yeah, and I'm glad I'll have my captain's chair tomorrow. He'll be on stage. He was not letting me kick him out today. He was taking over the command station. But I do appreciate that. It gave me a chance to get everything straight on the technical side. And you guys did phenomenal with your commentary. I was walking around with my phone listening. But yeah, so what did you guys think of adding a little spice to the stream for the viewers?
I think it was good. It gives them as close of being here as possible.
Yeah, and thank you. I mean, the comments were on fire.
Yeah, I saw that. They were enjoying themselves.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, and the athletes are reading. There's a 55-inch screen backstage, and the comments are coming up on the TV as the athletes are watching this backstage, and a lot of them were very appreciative of all the love they were getting on the stream. So thank you guys, because that is very motivating and makes them smile.
It means your athletes can see it.
That was
Yes.
definitely.
Motivate them.
Yes. So T, where's Teresa? She's not here.
She's
Is
supposed to
she?
be here today.
Oh, she'll be here today.
Yeah.
I kept seeing her name pop up in the comments, and I'm like, wait, where is she? Okay, good. Well, we look forward to seeing her and joining the Rare Breed team here. You know what? The Rare Breed team is like a large family. I can see the athletes start taking care of each other.
Yes.
You know how they say that? Well, you have a large family. Does your kids start taking care of the younger kids? Sometimes. But I noticed that the athletes that are here that are not competing are literally like coaches back there helping the other athletes.
Yeah.
Every one of them.
Right.
Yeah.
They build that community to where when you come around, everybody wants to help each other.
Yes.
Yes.
So down from Amy to Paul.
Yes.
Even Spano. Spano just got his pro card and he's down here to help support.
That is awesome.
It's a great environment.
It
there, Ray.
is.
I love how they
really
come in
is.
packs like that. Like they come.
And
to
then we have
support.
Poor Killer coming over to the table.
So, if you guys
Hey,
notice,
look
it's
at
like
that
all about the
ring.
love and
He's coming for a number 2. Coming for number 2 tomorrow. Bye, guys. So there you go. Two pro men's physique competitors. The camaraderie this entire weekend with everybody has been off the chart.
Oh yeah.
definitely.
It's like a little family reunion.
Absolutely. I think that's like the best part about check-ins yesterday is just all the dads, all the love, all the handshakes. And what I also love about that too is because a lot of these people haven't actually met in person, and it's like you develop these relationships online, and then you finally meet them like, oh my God, finally good to see you. And you might have met them for the first time, but you know them.
Right.
You
Yeah.
know, and that's what I love about this community for sure.
Yes. Now, the second thing I wanted to let everybody that's still watching know is that there is going to be the finals, and that will be in a separate link. So you guys can find that right here on the Subculture Live YouTube channel. It'll just say Amateur Finals, and we will go live, I believe at 2:55. We'll go live, and, right? Let me double check.
Or that's at 2:30.
Is it 2:30? At 2:30, we will go live for amateur finals. So make sure you guys check back in. They're going to get to do their individual routines, show off some of their personality, and that's really when the athletes get a chance to perform for their friends and family. All of the stress of judging is over, and they get to just let go and let loose. And most of them have a little bit of extra carbs in their system, so the smiles are extra big at finals.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well,
And
we
the
will.
awards.
Yes, we're going to sign off, get our own meals in, and thank you guys for watching. Anything else you guys want to add?
No, thank you guys, and continue commenting. These guys see your comments. It means the world to them when they know that they're getting your guys' support.
Yes.
And then also, thank you guys for joining us, because you guys could be anywhere in the world, but you guys are watching the show with us. So thank you
Yes.
very much for
And
that.
don't be afraid to ask questions. We're here to help you guys understand what you're watching as much as possible.
That's right. That's right. We want you guys to understand and appreciate the sport of natural bodybuilding so you too one day can be part of this community.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And full disclosure, that's what I'm doing. I'm still brand new to this community, so if you guys hear me making comments that I don't know what I'm talking about, it's because I don't know what I'm talking about. So, therefore, understand I'm just like you guys. I don't know what's going on sometimes, so if you're asking a couple of more questions, trust me, I'll ask them for you. Don't worry. No shame. No shame whatsoever.
If we don't know, we'll find out.
See you back.
All right,
Bye,
see you
guys.
guys. Oh, peanut butter cookie. Oh.
All right. So you guys join us back here at 2:30 for amateur finals. That will be live here on the Subculture Live YouTube channel.